What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Episode Jets. What episode?
Oh, what, you're doing the intro this week, yeah?
Episode 89.
Oh, so Greeley's taking over, yeah?
Obviously, you know.
All right, go on then. Do your thing.
I've got this bald-headed prick over here making all his noise. See him? Yeah. And I've got Zar. What's going on, Zar? How's it going, bro?
What's good, Troopz?
Yeah.
I mean, you nailed it.
I don't regret bringing you on the show, Zar, at all. It's that Chelsea cunt over. Oops, I'm not allowed to say that.
You're allowed. What do you mean? You're allowed.
All right, yeah. It's that Chelsea bastard over there. Wish I never brought him on.
God.
But he's always right, so we've got to have him on.
Whoa, listen,
No. All right, that's where you were wrong.
You see, that's where you ruined the intro, blood. You was on a roll, yeah, and then you just killed it, blood. But like he said, what's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. That's where he flopped, blood. Back again.
Again. There you go.
Understand?
Give it some more energy.
That's where you shed, blood. You get me? Everything else was all right, fam. You get me? And it is episode 89, fam. You understand? Anfield settings in the building. R.I.P. Rocky every time, blood. You understand? Presented by Heineken, blood. You understand? Now, obviously, Heineken must be listening, blood, because these man have sent, man, a new ad read, blood. You get me? Because obviously last week I told them, man, like, yo, loudest flipping summertime Euro. Like, Euros is finished. Euros is dead and gone. So they came with the new read, blood. You get me? So I'm going to give it to the people then. You understand? This week, we're coming to you with the support of our friends at Heineken. You know what I'm saying? Fall is almost here. The leaves are changing and they're matching every shade of red passion and occasional anger I am feeling watching this season of Arsenal. Heineken trying to banter me, yeah? You right? These man think they got jokes, are they mad? Heineken Original Lager is made with premium malt and the famous A yeast. You see how they kept that in, blood? Because they know I like that, blood. Pick up a pack at your local retailer or get one delivered to you. Now, you lot already know you must be 21 and over before you purchase. And please drink responsibly, blood. You get me? Carabao Cup settings in midweek, man, them. You get me? Obviously, it was a struggle if you was an Arsenal fan to get a fucking stream, blood. I watched it on Twitter, bro. Like, shout out the brother that streamed it on Twitter from the ground. He's a real one. Hopefully, he never got suspended. That is how I watched the game. So, how did you watch it, Blabbercar? I'm telling you, bro. Robbie was messaging, well, not Robbie, or like flipping Turkish, and then was messaging me. Enough people were hollering me, bro. It weren't on the box. Like, the only people that had it was the Chinese, blood. The Chinese were the only people that had it.
Not even the Chinese. Not even the Chinese had it. I got confirmation about that. Apparently, there was no broadcast whatsoever. It was
Arsenal Football Club has no broadcast of the. You're telling me there's no camera in the game. The only camera in the game
were the Arsenal cameras.
Jesus Christ.
The ones for like the scouting and all. So the game is saved. They have it as we saw. The goals were released. We were able to see the highlights of the goals, but there was no broadcast whatsoever anywhere on the planet. And yeah, same guy. So I saw it pop up on my timeline. I hopped in there, and I mean, my man disappeared. I forgot when he disappeared, and he started asking for like Venmo me $5, $10. Data is peak and all that. So that's when my match viewing experience ended.
There was 3 streams that I was watching, bro, on Twitter, blood. I had the 3 of them running, blood. They kept cutting out, coming back. Stewards were trying to track down the people streaming from the ground. You know, them jobs works there. Fuck them, man. There. You understand? Everybody that streamed, you are a real one, bro.
You're a hero.
Arsenal, you're a shambles, blood. I heard that ESPN 2 was supposed to show the game. What happened to that, son?
So ESPN Plus that we pay for. So I bought ESPN Plus to watch the whole Europa League package. So I paid my own money, and they just decided via a tweet. So they didn't even announce or write a statement or whatever. They were responding to how their little help tweet with a little link. Hey, sorry, we apologize. Arsenal game isn't on, but you can watch the other games here. Like, that's all we got from ESPN Plus.
From what I saw, Partey had a good game, a very good game. Davaj had a good game. Martinelli had a good game. Lacazette, Nketiah, majority of the team had a good game, blood. You get me? Obviously, it was weak opposition, but it was only 1-0 for a long time, blood. You understand? Obviously, I like a blood clot there getting the penalty. Great work from Martinelli. The second goal, lovely passing move. For me, it would have been a better goal if the Lacazette ball went to Saka instead of getting blocked and then he had won it. Yeah. Instead of he had to win it back and then give it to Smith Rowe. But the Eddie and Nketiah, but the Eddie and Nketiah goal, no matter what opposition it is, that goal, bro, was a majestic finish, blood. You get me?
Brilliant movement by him, running into the space to the near post and all that. That was brilliant.
It was a serious finish, blood. You understand? Like, even though it was only Wimbledon, you get me? It was a confident finish, blood. You understand? Would you bring him in for the North London derby?
So Eddie was actually one of our standout preseason players alongside Pepe and Partey and all that. He was part of that group that actually flourished. Then he got injured. This is his first game back. North London derby, no.
Lacazette getting his first start of the season, his second appearance, and his second goal. He came off the bench against West Brom in the previous round, got himself a goal, and he's got himself a goal from the start here. Aubameyang has only scored one goal, right, in the Premier League, blood. Would you start Lacazette instead of Aubameyang come Sunday afternoon?
I'd go Aubameyang. Aubameyang. He looks like his movement is somewhat back. Though granted, I mean he didn't score against Burnley. He scored against Norwich off that Pepe madness and all that. He looks like he's probing. I think he's back to a sharp level. Lacazette, I mean, again, I didn't get to see much of this game, so I can't really comment. His goal was a penalty. He was involved in the build-ups of the other goals, but I don't know. I'll still go Aubameyang. Aubameyang right now is the one that's probing, and I'm hoping that he kicks on and starts banging in the goals, bro. We need him.
Goonie.
Yes.
You man got a win as well, blood. You understand?
Heavy rotation.
It took man to get to penalties, though. You get me? It took penalties, though, blood. You understand? You're lucky they're not doing fucking, we call it, blood? Extra time and them thing there now. And they're just going straight to penalties now because they've scrapped extra time. A lot of changes from your team, like you said. 10. Was it 10?
Yeah.
Pepper's the only one that kept his position.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
10 changes. You did take the lead. Timo Werner.
Finding Timo.
Let's be real. It's a good header, blood.
Good finish, yep.
It's a good finish, blood. Archer getting the equaliser for
What a header that was.
Aston Villa. That was a bullet header, blood. You understand? Were you worried when it went 1-1?
No, because in my
Don't chat shit.
wait, well, let me finish. In my pre-match,
in
my pre-match, I said that Chelsea and Villa will draw and it will go to penalties. I'm not just chatting. I've got it there on record, fam.
Okay.
So I'm not worried because I knew that there was going to be heavy rotation, bruv. Yeah. From we saw Malang Sarr in the centre-back trio, I knew what time it was. Although he did surprise me. He had an okay-ish kind of game. Game was boring, fam. I ain't going to lie to you, bruv. It was boring. Well done, Timo Werner, for getting his goal. It reminded me very much of Azpilicueta to Morata.
Big miss, though.
Yeah, he did. I mean, what did I say the last episode, bro? A miss a day keeps Timo okay, fam. That's the only way he plays at his best, fam. He's got to have one horrendous miss to play at his peak. So he's allowed one of them. Yeah. But, boy, I think the talking point is Loftus-Cheek because a lot of people wrote off that brother, you know, especially after an Achilles injury like that. But to be fair on him, he came into the lineup, he ran the show. Although Aston Villa, they didn't play their first team, they didn't play.
Yeah,
their
let's be real.
You got to be honest.
I was just gonna say they made a lot of.
So it wasn't just Chelsea
that
that made changes, bro. But positives I got from that game obviously was Ruben Loftus-Cheek for me. He stood head and shoulders above everybody else after an Achilles injury like that, and an academy player. It's nice to see him kind of get back on track. Tuchel did mention earlier in the season that, you know, he's training well, he's taking it seriously, and we might see him get quite a few chances this season. So Loftus-Cheek ain't finished yet, my friends. But aside from that, Carabao Cup, it's no disrespect to the tournament. Whether we even lost that game or not, in my head is there's bigger fish to fry. I'll be all right if we got knocked out, or I don't care if we win it. It's just one of those ones, really.
What did you think of Salah's performance? He got substituted again.
Oh, God.
He didn't even put in a bad performance.
There's something the fucking Carabao Cup now, blood. What is good? You might have lucky you never bought him, you know. You might have lucky you only got that little idiot on loan, you know.
He didn't have a terrible performance, bro. You gotta be fair. It wasn't nothing like his debut performance. This time round, he was actually releasing the ball on time. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like hogging the ball too long. My only criticism with Saul is that he needs to come to the ball sometimes, because you see him, he likes to wait for the ball to come to him. And another thing is like he needs to understand the gap between the midfield and the defense, bruv, because too many times he's leaving one midfielder stranded in that position and not really giving our defense some options in the middle. But it's a learning curve, bruv. Don't be too harsh on Saul, because it might come back and haunt you. Because you know we're going to play you later on in the season as well.
That's Emirates root boy, baby.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. You think you're going to beat us at Emirates?
It's not, you fucking one lad. You just played at Emirates.
No, sorry, I'm at the bridge.
It's the bridge.
At the bridge.
It's the fucking bridge, blood.
That's what I'm saying.
That's problem still. We beat you last year anyway, blood. You get me? So you remember that, innit, yeah? That's Emil Smith blood clot, bro. Yeah?
Let's go.
Behave yourself, blood.
Jammy.
Don't forget that one, blood.
That goal
yeah?
was jammy.
Oh, blood clot, yeah, with the assist root boy, yeah? Behave yourself, blood, yeah? Don't forget, blood. Yeah? Don't forget, blood. Yeah, that's
wait, this is this season.
What?
Currently, we're 3-0 on aggregate, fam.
Fuck you, it's 2-0.
2-0
Where
on
you get
aggregate.
3-0 from?
I got you confused with the other North London club. My
Whoa,
bad.
fam.
Obviously,
Don't
you're bigger than
disrespect
obviously you're
Don't
bigger than
disrespect
them.
James.
Obviously,
Don't
you're bigger
disrespect
than
them
them.
Nando-looking motherfuckers, blood. Pigeon as a badge. Don't ever try to disrespect this thing, blood, yeah? Don't disrespect the team, blood, yeah? You understand?
We're equal. Well, now you lot
Big man
obviously
team.
hate Spurs more, but I
you
really
mad?
hate Spurs. Yeah, I really hate Spurs.
Levels to this thing, blood. Yeah?
They're that African chicken that if you try to bite it, you lose a tooth in that goddamn thing.
That dry chicken,
That
blood.
Roadrunner.
Man said roadrunner. Yeah? Man a kangaroo, blood. You understand? You know, like that. You get me? Other results, blood. Obviously, let's be real, blood. It was a shock, blood. Man United 0, West Ham 1.
Yep.
A lot of changes from Man United. Let's be real. But Sancho, people need to. I like how people stop using me as the Sancho meme, blood, because I was getting pissed off, blood. Man, keep using my picture because you understand. A new picture has been found. You get me, and I'm no longer involved in the Sancho meme, blood. But that's 7 games, no goals, no assists.
70 million.
The 70 million man. You understand? Man was chatting bare shit about Pepe. So I want the same energy for Sancho, bro. Like, man, stop, get me. Like, big up Sancho,
please.
bro. When I bucked him at England, cool brother, like, yo, Troopz. I was like, yo, my brother, you don't know. That time that he was at Dortmund, though. Now you're an up, lad. You get me? So obviously you're still cool, but the way I deal with you, like in football, it's a bit different now, blood. You get me? It's a bit different now, bro. Like what is banter aside? What's going on with Sancho, blood?
He went to the wrong club.
That's
the bottom. That's the bottom line.
Who's he supposed to go to? Is it Ole?
No,
is it Ole?
Manchester
I'm
United.
gonna start Ole. You know. Let me start. I'm gonna start.
Manchester
You
United.
lot land.
They don't play his style of football, bro. Honestly, because a lot
What
of
is
people.
Man United style of football, though, blood?
Listen.
You say they don't play his style. What is the style?
No, well, they're not playing to his strength.
Especially
I got my uncle in there right now.
They're not.
I got my uncle in there right now. Like, you people don't know. I got 2 uncles, yeah. I got 2. But I always forget that he's Man United, blood. I always put him with the Tottenham man there. He's Man United. You understand? And obviously, last night when I was looking for my stream, this Wallad had his game on the TV, blood. You understand? So obviously, when it was 1-0, I was stressed. When it was 1-0 to Arsenal, because I could watch the game, and Brentford were like, not Brentford, sorry, Wimbledon were a bit like the game was a bit iffy, bro. They were coming and it was a bit in the midfield. Their game, bro, I saw their whole game, blood. Yeah, they tried to bring on Bruno.
Yeah, they
tried to bring on Greenwood. They tried to bring on Greenwood. They tried everything, blood. Yeah, it never happened, bro. It never happened, blood. But so, what team should have Sancho gone to?
I
You're
think
saying Man United was the wrong team. What team should?
Well, I'm saying, well, my reasons being is that Jadon Sancho is not that winger that's gonna that's always gonna beat the defender and get in behind, bro. He likes to, bro. He creates chances from everywhere. Creates chances from deep. He needs that freedom along that line rather than it being as rigid as it is with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. Because even him on the field, he looks like he doesn't know what he wants to do. Now, I'd say, yeah, if Sancho went back to Man City, we probably would have seen a better Sancho. I think if you'd gone to Liverpool, we would have seen a better Sancho. I even think to an extent, if he came to Chelsea, we would have seen a better Sancho. But those are all ifs and buts and hindsights, you get me? But it's one of them ones. He has to, bro. He has to. I'm gonna wait.
Do you think he'll come good at United?
If Oli goes 100%. If Oli,
let's talk Martial as well, blood. He's done out here, blood.
He's another one.
I rated Martial, yeah, but bro, he is finished. You know the Muslim brother. You're finished. You're finished. You hear Marvin in the back. Finished. Done out here. Marcus Cousins. Finished. Done out here. He's walking around stressed, blood, in his split, blood. He's stressed, blood. He's circling the yard like a tiger, blood. I think he's fucking looking for fucking Martial.
Hey, was
he's
your
not
uncle,
in here, blood. He's not in here, blood. He ain't looking, blood. He ain't in here, blood.
Was your uncle one of them ice cold Martial dons? Is your uncle one of them ice cold Martial dons?
Nah, he don't rate Martial, blood.
Good.
He's saying long time he should have gone.
What? Martial, but like, my right hand striker.
Because come on now, like. He was poor yesterday, blood. He's not ready, blood. You see, he's not ready, blood. Right, blood. January's gone, blood. That's Man United. That's not me, blood. That's Man United, man. How you feeling, blood?
What about? Oh, my God.
I Zara, you see how you love golf, yeah?
I
got a perfect line for Ole, blood.
Yeah.
He bottled it at the 18th hole. 18 attempts at a trophy, yeah? 0. Brought back.
Wow, that's wow.
18 trophies he's gone for at Man United, yeah? He's won 0, blood. He has won 0, bro. Like, Ole out was trending. Like, no matter how bad we are, yeah? Ole is a joke of a manager, blood.
For real.
Yeah, it's a joke, man, still.
Bro, but at least.
Mark said he's a pussy old joke, blood.
Yeah, fully. I'd be fuming if I was your uncle. Swear down.
Hey,
but the thing is,
I'll get raging again.
But the thing about Ole is his players love him and they rescue him out of situations. That's the one thing that he has.
Can he get rescued anymore, blood? Because
Big
18 attempts at a trophy, dog, and you can't win one. Dog, come on.
I don't know. I mean, things have changed at Old Trafford now. They got Ronaldo this season. It's early days. I mean, it's only the Carabao Cup. We'll see. I don't know.
Bro, we'll see. Did you see what happened against Young Boys? Did you even see who was man of the match? It was one of them, man. This man was going to go and sell fish the next day. And you're telling me my man is man of the match against Manchester United?
I'm trying to defend you, bro.
Where is Young Boys, blood? Where is that club from? Is it Switzerland? Is it Sweden? Is it Finland? Where are these boys from, blood?
I don't even know, and I love them.
Right. That's my point.
Pause.
That's my point. United are done, mate.
Pause, blood.
I don't know.
You understand?
The only situation is complicated. Because
why is it complicated? Look, it's 18 trophies he's gone for. He's got to go. What? When are they going to sack him? How many more opportunities does he need? He's had
how much more money does he need to spend?
And that as well.
Look, I mean, last season.
United are like old school Madrid right now. They're the Galacticos.
They fucked up the Champions League, came to the Europa, messed that up, and they lost in the Champions in the Premier League last season. They came second to a good.
Could you imagine Zidane if he had to? Can you imagine if Zidane had this team? Or if even Poch, like, I know we can't win shit, but even he could have bottled this, blood. Yeah? Even he could have bottled this, blood. You understand? Like, we have to, you understand? Like, Ole. But I always told man, blood, about this Ole you. Like, I always told man about this Ole you. Him and Arteta, they're just as bad as each other, blood. They are just as bad as each other, blood. They're just
this
as
is the season,
Ole.
Ole.
I'm telling you, they're just as big as a joke.
He's still going. Uncle's still going in the back.
He's fuming, blood.
He's talking facts. Oli is worse than Arteta. What saves him is individual brilliance. If he never had that in his squad, he'd be finished.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's the players playful.
You see, Ewa Guando, we have to move on from Man United, blood. The other results in the Carabao Cup: Man City 6, Wickham 1.
Ross.
Now, the goal of the game was probably from Phil Foden. I think the keeper could have done a bit better, though. You understand? But it was great to see Wickham take the lead. But after that, they got slapped, blood. You get me? De Bruyne literally, that even De Bruyne goal, like, man put him through the goal, man put him through the defender's like legs, bro. Like, defender opened his legs too wide, pause. Man just went chung, like he's playing snooker and them thing there, blood. You understand? It was a mad thing, blood. But it was also good to see Cole Palmer get his first goal. The youngster from Man City coming through the ranks. They're saying he's another Phil Foden. He's going to break through and do his thing. It was a lovely finish on the left foot. What are you going to say, sir?
Adebayo's he's retiring this year, right?
Adebayo?
Yeah. Akinfenwa.
Oh, Akinfenwa. I think it's Adebayo.
Sorry, not Man. Not Man. Sorry.
Fuck Adebayo, blood.
Adebayo Akinfenwa. Sorry, my bad. I should have called him Akinfenwa.
Big up my brother, blood. Akinfenwa every time. My G, you understand? Watford 1, Stoke 3. The Premier League side are out, blood. They made a lot of changes, though. You understand? But Kevin Campbell's son's team are through, like I wanted them to go through, blood. You understand? They are through to the next round. Fulham 0, Leeds 0. Leeds winning 6-5 on penalties. Wigan 0, Sunderland 2. Burnley 4, Rochdale 1. Norwich 0, Liverpool 3. All the talk is about that youngster that started for Liverpool. I think it was Gordon. The little light-skinned youth.
What number? He's like 50, 47?
Yeah, he done his thing still.
Jade Gordon.
Yeah, he done his thing.
Yeah, he's a talent, him.
Big talent. Preston 4, Cheltenham 1. Sheffield United 2, Southampton 2. Sheffield United winning 4-2 on penalties. Brentford 7, Oldham 0. That was a murder, blood. Do you understand? Brentford absolutely slaughtering Oldham Athletic. QPR 2, Everton 2. QPR going through a penalties 8-7.
Yeah, we're watching that.
You hear me? The highlight for me was when Everton scored and Angel Gomez turned back to the crowd and he was like, they were trying to taunting him and he was like, you wanker.
Yeah.
You get me? I love that, blood. You get me? I can't lie. Love that, blood. Something I didn't love. Wolves 2, Tottenham 2. Them man, they winning 3-2 on penalties. Obviously, we said Man United 0, West Ham 1, Arsenal 3, Wimbledon 0, and Chelsea 1, Aston Villa 1. Chelsea winning 4-3 on penalties. The draw for the next round: Chelsea will play Southampton, Arsenal will take on Leeds, Stoke taking on Brentford, West Ham taking on Man City. That's probably the tie of the round. Leicester taking on Brighton, Burnley, Tottenham, QPR, Sunderland, and Preston getting a big draw. Liverpool will be going to Preston North End, blood. Now, Zah, what are you telling me, bro? What do you mean, yo?
Bro?
No, don't be scared, blood. You understand?
I feel good.
You should feel good, blood. When last time them idiot beat us at Emirates, blood? Like, they've beaten us one time. They've beaten us once. Yeah? Arsenal, Tottenham, blood. North London derby time. Yeah? Don't worry, people. I'll be linking X, and the preview will be dropping tomorrow. Troopz versus X is coming outside the Emirates Stadium. It's coming, blood. Don't worry, people. What you want, it's coming. Pause. Just wait on it, blood. But I need Zah's opinion first, because that's my fellow gooner. That's my fellow co-host. Zah. Like I said, they've only beaten us once at the Emirates in the league. They beat us in the Carabao Cup 2-0. a few years back, but they've only beaten us once in the Premier League. We was winning 2-0. They come back and won 3-2. 87th minute goal from that fat-headed Walad, Yunus Kabul. That was the last victory, I believe that was 2009. How you feeling like? Even last year, like they was on a decent run of form. They come to the Emirates, we slap up their blood clot like a blood clot set, all of that. You get me? Like the last time I got to witness Arsenal Tottenham, it was a 2-2 draw. We gave them
18, 17, 2018?
2019, 2020. We gave them the 2-0 head start, and then about a blood clot, yeah, getting the equaliser.
So Alexis Sanchez the second.
No. This is last time.
This was, I was thinking, yeah, that's way back. That's further back.
You understand? That's way back, blood. But how you feeling, Sar, going into this one, bro? Obviously, Tottenham, they're on a iffy bit of form. Obviously, they've been slapped in the Premier League, bro. 3-0 back-to-back. 3-0 away to Palace. Vieira, whoa! Oh. And then obviously last weekend, Goonies Chelsea went to the shithole and gave them 3 as well. They got through squeaky bum time. They were 2-0 up away at Wolves, and then they got through on penalties. They bottled that lead. So you get me, the confidence. For me, I think they're going into it shitting it, blood. You get me? Because even though we've only beat some idiot teams. Like we've only beat West Brom. Well, the run of form we're on, we've beat Norwich, Burnley, and Wimbledon. But they're clean sheets in all games. And every game that Ramsdale has started, we've won and clean sheet. Like. You understand? Mm-hmm. And we've seen what Ramsdale's on. You get me? And I just believe that it's going to be what it's supposed to be, blood. You get me? Blood clot, yeah.
Let's go. Get it.
Yes, sir.
He has to score. He has to, Troopz. Now I feel great, bro. I for once I actually feel great. I don't care. People are gonna shit on me and say that it's only Norwich, it's only Wimbledon, it's only what. But I feel psychologically, it doesn't matter who's in front of you. Winning a game builds confidence, and that was the one thing that we were lacking. So 3 on the bounce, confident, building that confidence leads up to this, where they're kind of on the slide. I was hoping that Harry Kane wouldn't score this past Carabao Cup round, but unfortunately he did. He doesn't seem like he wants to be there. So I mean, I feel great. Tomiyasu, in Tommy I trust. We've solidified our back, which was my biggest worry. Gabriel has come and steadied everything there. We should feel good. The one thing, though, that I'm nervous about, though, is based off the team selection that we went with in the Carabao Cup, it looks like we might be lining up a bit different this Sunday. For some reason, I felt like that indication, based off who he picked in the Carabao, Sambi and Partey both starting, might give an indication that Granit Xhaka might start this Tottenham game. That's what I got from that.
What I heard was that Partey asked to play.
But Sambi though. Sambi also.
Partey wanted minutes.
Yeah.
And he was given the minutes. Sambi as well.
If he was playing Sunday, would you not have rested him?
Sambi never started Burnley.
But would you risk him if he was to start what's it called? Because Partey, Arteta didn't want to start Partey. Partey is the one that forced him to. Yeah. He forced his hand.
I think there's no way that man can come back into this fucking team. Zah, don't piss me off, bro. Don't start me now, bro. Don't fucking.
I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that's how I. That's how I interpreted.
You might fucking bring back in this Granit Xhaka bastard.
Yeah, that's how I interpreted how he picked his team. That's how I interpreted that gave me that's in it. When I saw somebody starting, and I'm like, yo, all our starters that have been playing have been rested. It's the guys that have been our squad guys that come off the bench.
But how the fuck can he bring this guy's an arsehole? You can't bring him into a North London derby. He's not going to be fucking physically ready for that.
I'll tell you his exact response to that. Granit Xhaka fits that mold, experience. He gets into it, he gets stuck in and all that, and that's how he answers that question to you. We need that experience, his good range of passing, and his aggression. So apart from that, I mean,
correct me if I'm wrong. Every game that Jack has played this year, we've lost. No.
you could be right.
So why the fuck is he gonna bring him back in when we're winning? That's
play,
like bringing Leno back in for Ramsdale.
Play Norwich.
It don't make no fucking sense.
He didn't play Norwich. He didn't play
Norwich. He didn't play
that
Burnley.
That was Odegaard.
He didn't play Burnley. He didn't play West Brom.
West Brom. He didn't
play fucking Wimbledon.
Yeah, you're right.
Every game he's played, we fucking lost.
Yeah.
How can you bring this idiot back into the team? I saw rumours that Allegri wants him in January, and that apparently Weston McKinley's on a swap deal.
Really?
Rumours apparently.
Oh, please take him.
Rumours. But I would do that, like even though Weston McKinney's not a player, that I'd be like, yeah, let's go for him. I'd rather have him than fucking Xhaka. He's 23. We could fucking make something out of him, blood. He's a Yank as well, blood. You get me? Like,
Xhaka's
you understand? Jet ski can get him on the back of his top, blood. Pause.
There you go. That'll be a jet ski jersey for Arsenal.
You understand?
Donate some peas to Cronky.
You get me?
Or he could just get Pulisic. It just makes more sense. He's already at Chelsea.
Shut the fuck up before I just kick you off the podcast.
Take some sound advice there, Jet Ski.
Shut the fuck off with you. Sound advice from my bar lad. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, that's not my fault. I'm not pulled out of choice, blood.
You understand? Yeah, you are. You cut your head, blood, because your shit stopped growing. You could have been doing that Rob Holding, Patch Adams. You chose not to do that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that because I'm real to myself, blood. I'm not trying to walk around with a hairline that starts behind my head, fam. It don't make no sense.
To be honest, I'd rather jet ski get an America top with Pulisic in the back than fucking this arsehole Josh who got fucking Leno.
Now he can't even wear his jersey around the office.
Fucking dickhead. You understand?
Yeah,
fucking dickhead.
But I feel good, bro.
Yeah?
I really feel good. If we keys to the game, the keys to the game, Gabriel is going to be huge. Gabriel is going to be one of the keys to the game. Him and Ben White, if they're solid, if they take care of Harry Kane, which is, based off what I've been seeing this year, looks like light work because the guy isn't interested. We should be.
It's a North London derby, though. Form goes out the window. Everything changes.
You see, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Harry Kane scored the most goals in the North London derby. One thing that will happen is that fucking piece of shit will score.
It's scoring, yeah. And so we gotta create chances. We gotta put our best creators out there. And
is it not? We have to take our chances.
That too. That's well. Actually that creating and taking is a very key part of it. None of this 30. How many shots did we have against Norwich?
30.
We had like 30 shots and only had one goal. None of that. Mm-hmm. We have to be a lot more efficient to win this game. And yeah, I hope we do.
Goonie, you smacked up these pricks last week. What do you think?
You've
played us, you've played them. You beat us 2-0. You beat them 3-0. Who did you find a more difficult game? Honestly, forget.
I'm only gonna say Arsenal because Tottenham turned up with two different teams. In the first half, they gave us trouble. They was actually attacking us. They was actually controlling things in the midfield. They actually gave us some threats. Second half, whether it was the tactical brilliance from Tuchel or Tottenham just capitulated, boy, that was a horrific performance from them. Going into this game, though, boy, it's tough. I can't decide the two, blood. I ain't even going to lie to you. And I'm not even saying that to wind you or Zara. That's literally what I'm thinking in my head. Because in my head, I'm thinking they're off the back of 2 3-0 losses. It's the North London derby. You lot have got 3 clean sheets as well. You see what I'm saying? So it's got the buildings to be a decent game, bro. But I think it's going to be very tight.
Zara, how would you line up? I mean, Leno had a clean sheet in midweek. Would you bring him back into
the
team?
No. I don't even care about the stats that you have for me or whatever the hell you got to say about Leno. I don't care. I do not care at all about what you have for me. So I would go. It's a sticky one. So Ramsdale in goal, of course. Tomiyasu right back, left back Kieran Tierney, Center backs Gabriel and White. Central midfield, I loved how Odegaard and Partey looked. And I mean, based off how Spurs have been playing, I think we can play Odegaard. We can play Odegaard in that role. I'm not going to go I'm going to go with the creative guy next to Partey instead of a more defensive guy, because I mean, Spurs just hasn't been playing well. So I'll keep them two together. Pepe, right? Smith Rowe, 10. Saka's been poor. Saka
looked good when he come on, though. He looked good when he come on against. I know it was only Wimbledon, but he did look good when he come on against Wimbledon.
See, I didn't see that. That's a problem with that Wimbledon game. That's what it's like. I didn't see any of that.
He looked good when he come on still.
So I
was more direct. He looked more like himself against Wimbledon.
So I didn't see the Wimbledon game. I'm going to base it. That's not going to be put in my thing. You know what? I'm gonna put Saka on the bench on this one, and I'm gonna start Martinelli on the left. I think he's got that. He's got that for a derby. You need a guy with that sense of how do you say it? Sense of unpredictability. He's got that in him where he can just pick up the ball and have like a special moment. A la when he threw fucking this guy's DM left, right, and center, when he threw Kante almost out of the ground.
You mean when Kante slipped? Get it right. It was a slip. No one dashed around Kante
he made him slip. So you got to give him credit for but yeah. Mm-hmm. So I would go with
Kante shit himself.
Yeah, I would go with Martinelli on that left side because Saka really hasn't been performing, and I mean, Gabby has that unpredictability. Then up front, Aubameyang.
Before I give my team, I'd like to give you a quick few stats. Arsenal beat Spurs 2-1 in this exact fixture in March. They've not won consecutive league games against Tottenham since doing the double over their rivals in the 2013-2014 campaign. Tottenham have won just one of their last 28. Tottenham have won just one of their last 28 away league games against Arsenal, coming from behind to win 3-2 in that thing, yeah? Since consecutive 0-0 draws at Highbury in 97-98 and 98-99, Arsenal have scored at least once in each of their last 22 Premier League home games against Spurs. So there's guarantee that we're going to score.
So since 99, okay, nice.
After losing their first 3 league games by an aggregate score of 9-0 this season, Arsenal have won both of their last 2 by a 1-0 scoreline. They last won 3 in a row without conceding in July 2020, when they last had 3 consecutive 1-0 victories in August 2008. After winning their first 3 league games, all 1-0 this season, Tottenham have lost 3-0 in both of their last 2, with both matches being London derbies. Spurs have never lost 3 consecutive London derbies by 3+ goals in their entire history. So we've got a chance to make history. If we give them 3-0, that's in our blood. You understand? So because of that reason, yeah, you see that last one, yeah, I will go Ramsdale in goal, Tommy right back, Gabriel, Ben White, Tierney, Odegaard, Partey, Pepe, Smith Rowe, Abba, Laka down the middle, blood. That's how I'm going, bro. So I'm bringing everyone out, blood. Like a blood clot that's coming out, boy. I'm telling you, bro. Abba will cause them and their mayhem on the left-hand side, blood. I'm telling you, blood. Tottenham will shit themselves, blood. When they see Laka and Abba both in the team with Pepe, blood, they will shit their blood clot, blood. You understand? They will shit their bed, blood. That me, I said. Prediction.
3-1. Us.
3-1.
3-1 us.
I'm saying 1-1.
1-1. I'll go for it. I think we'll win. I got 4-2 Arsenal.
Oh.
I'm going 4-2. That's the last time I was there when we beat them. It was 4-2, blood. I'm going for a 4-2 again, blood. You understand? The big game this weekend. Well, another big game this weekend. Chelsea taking on Man City at Stamford Bridge. The league leaders, who are Chelsea, not Man City. Chelsea are the league leaders. Chelsea currently 3 points clear of Man City, who sit in 5th. Chelsea have made a great start to the season, we're being totally honest. Through to the Carabao Cup, opening game win in the Champions League. Top of the Premier League. You went to Anfield and drew 1-1. You beat us 2-0 at Emirates. You went to Tottenham and won 3-0. Is this your biggest test?
Nope, Liverpool was. 100%. I think we're getting another clean sheet this weekend.
Rotted!
Remember I said that. We're getting another clean sheet.
Come on, City!
City ain't scoring against us. Listen, City ain't scoring. It's going to be a 2-0 Chelsea on to next week, blood. It's one of them ones, bruv. I've got every right to be talking the way I'm talking, fam. Seriously, big man thing. Because listen, we've got to remember, Man City might be going into this game with Ferran Torres up front, bruv. It's not happening, blood. You can't turn up with Ferran Torres up front, cuz. It just don't happen, bro. God. Yeah? We got Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Christensen in the form of their lives back there. You think they... Oh, bruv, listen. 3 points, clean sheet. Let's move on to next week, bruv. That's my mentality for this. I'm not even worried, fam.
Can we clip that, please? Can we clip that? Can we clip that? Can we clip that?
I'm speechless, blood. I am. The energy is unmatched. The energy is unmatched, bro. Like, you understand? But he has to. Do you know what?
He's earned the right.
Yeah, blood. Like Chelsea, you understand? Like. I see Chelsea man in the comments, Troopz needs to give Chelsea the respect, blood. Chelsea are doing their thing. You get me? It breaks my heart. It pisses me the fuck off, blood. But if Chelsea beats City, are Chelsea the favourites for the league title?
They've been my favourites before we even kicked a ball in the Prem, fam. And the answer stays the same. But you know this, Zara, I know. I'm not even just saying this to wind you up, bruv. You know this, I've kept it the same, blood. I seen it from even the ball was kicked, and I'm still confident now. Whether we beat them or not, and I'm sure, listen, I am 90% sure. In terms of myself, in my heart, is 90% sure that we're getting 3 points this weekend. Maybe that would be a statement for you guys to convince everybody else, but for me, I'm already convinced, bro.
So I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to ask you this on Monday as well. Are Chelsea back?
Back as in old school Chelsea dominating Chelsea? Is that the back that you're asking about?
Yeah, like the Chelsea that we all fucking annoy and we fear.
I believe this is the start, yes. I think that we're going to build off the Champions League win. We win the league this season. Yeah, this is the start. The next 5 years is going to be peak for the rest of you lot.
So what's your prediction for the game? Because you're saying, excuse me, you're saying clean sheet. You get me? What's the scoreline going to be then, Black?
2-0 Chelsea.
2-0 Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Goals, scorers?
I reckon Bolingoli breaks his stereotype of being a flat track bully this game. Mm-hmm. And I think Marcus Alonso is going to score as well because he's got the same name as my son.
Shall I give you some stats?
Go for it.
Chelsea have won their last 3 meetings with Man City in all competitions. In the FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League. They last had a longer winning run against the Citizens between 2005 and 2009, which was 8 games. Man City have won 3 of their last 6 Premier League away games against Chelsea, more than they had in their previous 23 visits to Stamford Bridge in the top flight. The Citizens are looking to win back-to-back away top-flight games versus Chelsea for the first time since January 1955. Obviously, they beat you last year, innit? None of the last 12 Premier League meetings between Chelsea and Man City have been drawn, with Chelsea winning 5 to Man City's 7. Chelsea and Man City have the joint best defensive records in the Premier League this season, with just 1 goal conceded each, also level with Liverpool. Meanwhile, the Blues have XG goal figure of 5.5, conceded over 4 goals fewer than would be expected based on the quality of chances faced. The best such difference in the division this term, whatever the fuck that means.
Does that even mean? I think that's that expected goals bullshit.
I don't fucking know. Here's one that I know, blood. And this one that I have to fucking... I get why he's saying another clean sheet, blood. Chelsea have kept 15 clean sheets in 24 Premier League games under Thomas Tuchel, more than any other side since the German has taken charge. Now, he pointed out that defence, innit? Christensen, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, but the keeper as well, Mendy, blood. Mm-hmm. You understand? He when he turns into his Super Saiyan mode,
box office,
ain't no one fucking going through that.
Even if you're forgetting Reece James.
Yeah, blood, you understand? Even Marcus Alonso on the left-hand side, he's had like a fucking resurrection this season. Mm-hmm. You get me? Like, they're not even really missing Kante, blood.
Yeah, Kante's been on the bench, coming off the bench, and they're taking care of stuff. Well, he came on.
We're going to need him for this game, definitely. There's no risk in Kante being on no bench this game.
So who would you start?
No, what? I haven't even thought about it. But if Mendy's fit, definitely Mendy goes in goal.
So what was the issue with Mendy?
It was the collision against Zenit St. Petersburg. I'm not sure if this Carabao Cup was a bit of a precaution, because Thomas Tuchel did say that there was a possibility he'd feature this weekend. So
Kepa did well in the Carabao Cup as well, blood. Made some good saves, good penalty saves as well, as he normally does with the penalties.
Kepa's a man.
He looks more like he looks more assured. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the maturity is there. He looks like a man reborn, because you got to remember our defense performing in front of him is doing a lot better, and that gives a lot of confidence to the goalkeeper. It's a two-way relationship. You see, once your goalkeeper trusts the defense and the defense trusts the goalkeeper, it's a recipe made to work. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's part of the reason with Kepa. But I'm going to go with Mendy in goal. The trio of who I just mentioned, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Christensen. Left wing back has to be Marcus Alonso. Right wing back is going to be Reece James. The pivot of Kovacic and Jorginho and Kante. And the front three, obviously Lukaku goes in the middle.
Timo.
Mount.
Timo has to, because he tears up Man City when he plays. Yeah, he does. Trust me. He tears up Man City when he plays. Now,
Can Timo and Lukaku play in the same team?
Yeah. I think so, because their roles are just they're different. They're different strikers altogether. If you'd even want to call Werner a striker anymore, I'm just gonna blind this.
He's
man
not a striker in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm gonna blind him and call him a winger, man, just for his own sake. But I do think it could work, because it comes down to Timo's skill set. One of his strongest things is his positioning and putting defenders out of position. And as a striker, obviously you thrive on space. If you've got a player that can do that for you, you're going to get more goals, 100%. So I do think that's going to work. But on the other side is where I'm kind of, because Ziyech
has been... Yeah. Ziyech, I saw Ziyech getting hella fucking shit on Twitter.
Because he hasn't, because, since his injury.
I'm hearing man saying that they're done with Ziyech.
They want to sell him?
Yeah, they're finished with him. Like, he's done out here.
Oh, shit.
He hasn't, honestly, he hasn't, since he's come back from his injury, he hasn't impressed.
Where do you stand on him, Goon?
Goony thought this was the season where he was going to, come to life.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be a crucial player, but it's still very early in the season, because he might pick up form. You never know, but...
6 games in.
You see where I am with Ziyech, yeah, is... There's better players in his position out there. And I know Chelsea are in the mentality and the mindset of buying the best. So based on that principle alone, and the fact we got him for 26 million, based on that principle alone, I wouldn't mind seeing Hakim Ziyech gone if he's adequately replaced. But in that position, it's going to be between Kai and
Kai's been poor.
That's what I'm saying. Kai's not been on his best form.
Mount's been poor.
Mount hasn't been on his best form. Ziyech hasn't been on his best
Werner
form.
looked good against Villa.
Pulisic is still injured. So
Injured, yeah. Pulisic is injured, so you got a bit of a little predicament, like.
But you know what? Because it's a big game, because of the nature of this game, I'm gonna trust Kai Havertz. Because if he ain't gonna because he don't turn up against the small teams, but please believe, obviously City Champions League final, the header against Liverpool, he might do all the same thing this weekend against Man City. So to be honest, you can't leave out Kai Havertz, bro. Can't.
So you'll go Kai Havertz and who alongside him?
Lukaku and Werner.
Wait, Mount, you drop Mount?
So you're dropping Mount?
Mount's got to be dropped, bro, because even for the jobs that I'd expect him to do in that left wing position, because the reason why Tuchel uses him there in the big games is to help out that midfield, and even that, and I'm pointing to Zenit St. Petersburg, he wasn't doing that enough for me. So if he's not going to do that in that position and is wasteful with the balls in the final thirds and stuff, he shouldn't be in the team. He needs to sit down for a second. And it's not no disrespect to Mount, because people say, oh, you're harsh on Mason Mount. This, that. No, it ain't. I've said it time and time again. When it comes to players of like in and around that age group, consistency is a hard thing to come by. Like, this is normal. You're going to see him have brilliant performances. Then he's going to drop off. And then he's going to have good performances again. You're going to see that consistency later on. You just got to let this guy develop, man. So it's nothing to do with his talent. It's just his current form, his current mindset. He needs to take a seat back and he needs to do better in training. And he needs to prove himself when he gets an opportunity a bit better. That's all.
Well, we will be doing a watch along for that game. You man are pissed, blood. I don't know if Zar's gonna join. It's 7:30 in the morning.
I mean, I don't have to go to the office, but I'm gonna be hurting.
You get me? The man then will be live in New York from 7:30. I'll be live from 12:30. You get me? Make sure you are watching the watch along. You get me? Chelsea, Man City, big game that kicks off the weekend. We're just gonna fly through the rest of the games now. Get the man them's predictions for them. Aston Villa, Man United taking on Aston Villa. Now that kicks off at 12:30 as well.
That's the same time as Chelsea. Fuck.
Yeah, for some
planning.
Why is that?
I don't understand why they've fucking done that. Why would you put two kickoffs at 12:30?
They never do that. That's the first time I've ever.
And three of the competing teams in the league as well. You know. That's
planning. So I'm assuming the Chelsea one's the one that's on TV for in the
it better be, bruv, because I don't want to be fucking doing that fucking thing like we was doing the last two games. Like.
It's definitely got to be on BT Sport or something like that. It has to be.
Or Sky.
Yeah.
It's got to be on one of them. But Man United taking on... Text. Yeah, facts. But Man United taking on Villa.
2-2.
2-2.
Yep. United are shaky, bro. I'm telling you, they are.
This one's tricky.
You'll see anyway.
This one's
tricky. United will get the win.
Is Bailey fit?
Yeah.
Wait, you're saying they'll win?
I think United will get the win in this one. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 United.
I'm gonna go
for a 3-1. You going for a draw as well?
I'm gonna go. I was gonna go 0-0, but I'm gonna go. Actually, I might go 0-0.
Leicester taking on Burnley at the King Power. You gotta go Leicester, innit?
Yeah, but even Leicester have been dodgy so far.
That's what I said.
But Leicester gotta win this game.
So,
Leicester for me. Sorry,
Everton, Norwich. I'm going for Everton. Norwich are getting another slapping.
Yeah, Everton in this one.
Leeds taking on West Ham. Now, let me tell you something, blood. It is going to kick off the field, blood. Yeah, let me just get that in. It is going to kick off with Leeds and West Ham. Oh my days, it's going down, blood. It's going down. It's going down. Trust me.
Is it usually hot?
Yeah, that's very hot, blood. That's very hot. That's going to be a good game as well, blood. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leeds are still chasing. Yeah, they are. Leeds are still chasing their first victory of the season, blood. West Ham, obviously, Moyes fucked it up for them against United, but then he knocked out United midweek. Leeds still chasing their first win. I'm going for Leeds.
Yeah, I'm going to go West Ham. West Ham in this one.
I'm going to go for a draw in that game as well.
Going for a draw, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Watford taking on Newcastle. I'll go Watford. You're going Newcastle.
I'm going
What?
1-1 draw. 1-1
Yeah,
draw.
I'm going Watford, blood. And then the evening kickoff on Saturday, Brentford taking on Liverpool. Liverpool been on fire, blood. But Brentford, it's going to be a tough game down there, bro. But I think Liverpool have got enough minerals to get the win. And I'm going to go for Liverpool. Zar's got his hood on like he's going to go for fucking Brentford.
I don't know if I can say this with my face out. I'm going Brentford.
Brother, I'm not too far behind you. I'm going 1-1.
I'm going Brentford. Let's go,
Brentford. Southampton taking on Wolves. 15th versus 16th. Southampton also looking for their first win of the season. Southampton also winless this season.
They're going to win that game.
Yeah, I'm going Southampton. I think this is where they get the win.
I'm going draw on this.
Arsenal Tottenham. Zar's gone 3-1. I've gone 4-2. Gooni's gone 1-1. And then the Monday night game, it's a derby as well, blood. But I don't know how the fuck it's a derby, but somehow it is a derby. Crystal Palace taking on Brighton.
Angry Birds, I guess.
I'm gonna go for Palace.
I'm going. I love Vieira, but I'm going Brighton.
I'm going Palace. I think Palace will stop them.
Neil Maupay's been on a madness.
I slightly think Palace have turned the corner after that Tottenham win, you know.
Yeah,
I was convinced after that victory by Palace. So I'm going to say Palace are going to win that one.
Yeah, I'm going to go Brighton.
And that's it, people. Episode 89, blood. Wrapped up like a zubi. Understand? Presented by Heineken. Heineken brought that new reed, blood. Come on, hotted them up with the summertime Euro thing. So they brought the autumn reed. You get me? But Jesse's going to have to remix that because that's too long, blood. You understand? That's too long, blood. Jesse's going to have to remix that, blood, because that is too fucking long, son. You understand? Too fucking long, mate.
New reed, but the taste is still crisp.
Still got that A yeast with a balance and everything. You see me? Big up Heineken every time. Big up my brother Zar every time. My brother Goonie. Josh is actually here today, the fucking wallad. Big up Jetski every time as well. Yeah, there he is, pussy, yo. You understand? And like I say at the end of every episode, people, stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.